Hey everybody, it's the Monkey and Crow Show. It's been a long time since we've seen y'all. Well, you've been watching older videos that we already done this stuff. But yeah, this is been a while since I made a new video. This is we're gonna backseat some of them older videos. Put this one on first. There's a spider web on my corn. Man, what if it? I just know there's gonna be a big giant tarantula gonna come out any minute and bite my head off, have me for lunch, dinner, supper, enough left over for sandwiches. But oh, wait a minute. Never mind, it ain't no spider web. It's a light shining on my corn. Hey, what's that show going to be about today, Monkey? We're going to be watching somebody put up some lights using an older type of wire. I think the wire is going to be replaced in the future for a better type, and using 18650 batteries. That's the kind that you put in like those rechargeable flashlights and stuff. These are rechargeable batteries. They're nice to use. Good stuff. Yeah, I just love an 18650 battery. They're the kind of battery that you buy and can't use on nothing. Man, you can use them on all sorts of stuff. What are you talking about? You can use them on everything. But they are limited though. You ain't not like double A's or triple A's. You got to have your own wire housing and stuff. You can see that stuff in the video. So if you like to watch that kind of thing, then stay tuned and watch it. Learn how to wire you up a doll house. It's actually a Peppa Pig house. The Peppa Pig house is fabricated also, made out of center board. Center board need to be thicker though, but it's all he had on hand. So if you want to watch this video and learn how to wire you up a doll house, you can go for it. Man, one of your coconut trees or banana trees, whatever the hell that is too close to my corn patch. Man, why don't you get that damn tree out of my cornfield? I know it's a patch. It's a field now. Get that out of my cornfield. I'll get you out of the cornfield. Wow. But that's another beep, 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 and that's a beep. And you heard me? Oh, you're back. So, like I said, if you want to watch this stuff, watch it. You don't watch it anyway. I always say that. So what if I repeat myself? What can you do about it? What can you do about it? Huh? Tough guy, what can you do about it? Huh? That's what I thought. Well, watch this video, get you some education. Stop watching those videos that girls make where they take videos of their ass and post it all over the internet. Well, it's something you can learn from. Can't learn from a girl's ass. So, what? Man, I can learn from a girl's ass. I can learn how to get. What? What? Well, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and tell a joke. I'm kind of burnt out. I eat too many banana splits today. Man, I gotta run to the bathroom. I'll be splitting. Anyhow, here's the. Hey, Crow. Yeah, what is it? There's somebody that works here that thinks he's an owl. There's somebody that works here that thinks they're an owl. Who? Who? Wait a minute. Make it. Let you think of a better joke than that. It's him. Did you hear him? He said who? He's an owl. Anyway, I'm taking us out of here. Watch the show. Stay tuned for more shows and hope you like it. And if you don't, I don't care. Like it anyway. Watch it. Like I say, it's better than watching girls' asses all day with your and the keyboard in the other. Anyhow, shut up, director. I can tell dirty jokes. Anyhow, so we are going to get out of here, and you go enjoy yourself in front of the boob tube, and we'll see you next time on the Monkey and Crow Show. And goodbye. Goodbye, guys. See you later. So long. Before it's over. A headshot. Bam. Yeah. Another headshot. Bam. Headshot. Bam. Bam. Pow.
You can't hit it. You don't know what
Completely.
At least I got some money.
Hello. My name is Klaus. Nice to meet you today. Nice to see that you stopped by the channel to check out a video. Now that I have introduced myself properly, I would like to tell you what I'm doing today. Today, or this evening actually, I'm putting lights in this Peppa Pig house that I made. I'm redoing the walls and the flooring. This is very temporary, but we're not talking about the walls and the flooring. But in case you wonder why it looks like this, it's got aged, and I'm going to change that out. What I'm doing now is putting these lights in the ceiling. I've got all of them in except this room. I think it's that room. Yeah, this room
So,
and the attic.
say first, how did you make that one? What is made of?
I made this Peppa Pig house out of 3mm center board, but unfortunately it was the soft type, but I made it anyway. If it really needs to be 5mm center board hard type, but I couldn't get that kind. The windows are incomplete because the inside needs to be redone, and I never did the outside of the window because my daughter was playing with it so much. I left the back side open to conserve center board, and it's cleaned up a little bit also. I'm putting these lights in.
What's the name of that?
This is just a LED light. You can buy these for doll houses and lamp posts, anything like that you're putting in the doll house. I'm running these off of 4. I may need to buy another one of these. I may need to run this off of 6 of these, not 4. But this is the rest of the wiring, so I can make the connection to this box. But I'm using rechargeable lithium 18650 batteries. Now you can't charge these in a normal battery charger. They're bigger than the AA, and they have to have their own charger. But the chargers for these are very cheap, and I have one. And you can also buy these with the nipple sticking out or flat, but buy the one with the nipple sticking out. I also have some flat ones. You could also use these to rewire remote control cars. When the lithium battery dies and can no longer be charged, you can put one of these in it. Fly those electric mosquito swatters, anything that 18650 battery fits in. So a flashlight that's an 18650, that way it will just have to throw it in the garbage. Change the battery. They sell these cheap. These are cheaper than a AA. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to go ahead and put the other tape in. I'll show it, this shines brighter if you put it on this one because there's more batteries, but I'll show you on this small one because it's easier to take the batteries back out. I'll put a little on-off switch on it at some point, but right now it does not have one, and cannot get it. And there the light is. The more batteries, the brighter it will be. That's why I'm thinking of running it on 6, because I've got 7 batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 7 lights in there. So I'm thinking about getting one of these that hold 6 batteries. Now when you get the batteries out, you don't want to use nothing pointy. I'm using the side with the scissors, and you press down toward the spring and it comes out. You don't want to puncture this battery. These batteries are explosive. Same thing that's in your cell phone, lithium. So I'm going to put the other one in, and how I'm doing it is I'm using double-sided tape because it is really sticky, but I'm not taking the back off of it. I'm just using it because it's really sticky. And you can bend this down. If it ever starts going back up, you can kind of bend it. But I'm also, at a later time, I'm going to put maybe a straw or something in there so it can never start raising back up. But like I said, right now we're just getting it done, making sure everything's going to function properly. Small little odds and ends can be done later. Right now is the actual hookup, and you can see up here because you can see this easier. See that lights hanging down? They shine from the bottom. You don't want to let the light, when you put the light in, these lights shine from the bottom good. So you don't want to put it in sideways. You don't want to tape it in so it's sticking in the wrong direction, because the main source of the light is down. These things are cheap. I mean, freakishly cheap. Not just normal cheap, freak cheap. I order these online. I'm not going to say where from. They come from, well, I was not going to say what online shop I buy them from, but I'll tell you they're from China. And so was my 18650 battery, so I hope they'll last. You know, that stuff. You're from China. That's why it's cheap. So the next step is, which you probably don't want to watch, is I just have to cut some of this wire. I use this on my motorcycle, and I have a lot left over. There should be enough. It's doubled, so I'm gonna split it down the middle, and then then hook this up. And once I get this done and make sure it's working, then I'll video the aftermath with this battery. There's no sense in watching this part.
Double wire. I don't need double, so I'm taking it in 2 pieces.
What I'm going to do now is I've added some of this wire here already. So I'm going to check it, make sure that the red stays on the red. Test it before I go any farther. Yeah, the light's on. If it's dull, you missed what I said in the other part of the video. The more batteries, the brighter it will get. This is just one I'm testing it with. I'm lengthening the original wires so they will all reach here. So all of the negative wires will hook onto this. All of the positive wires will hook onto this. And you put all of the negative and all of the positive together. And then see 4 batteries can run it. Yep. You ready? So I got it wired up. How pretty these wires. You're like, oh, they'll be like, oh, these wires. Who would do something like that? Who would do such a thing to those poor innocent wires? Because I'm not done with them. That's why. I put it up like that so I can finish my video. And when the video's done tomorrow, I'll unwrap this bird's nest and straighten it up. When you load these things, you feel like you're loading a 12-gauge shotgun. Feel like you're loading a 12-gauge shotgun when you load these things in there. I got one light at the bottom not burning, but it does work when I hook it up as a single. I got to find out what's wrong with it. But that's enough for right now, because I'm trying to get this video done and made so it don't have to be perfect. Life is not perfect. Like I said in the beginning of the video, ignore this and the walls. They're being replaced, and I'm finally going to finish those windows that I never did finish. And the attic don't have a light yet either. I don't know if I'll put a light in there or not. I probably will, because it bugged the hell out of me if I don't. But once I get the permanent floor and walls on, then I'll redo the door. I'll do the door jamb and the window seal on or the window frame on the inside and outside. But there's the lights as they are now. But they will be a little bit different later on. If you ever see them in the future in another video, they'll be a little bit different. But that's where it stands right now. And I'll see you next time on the Klaus channel. Watch it if you want. If you don't, watch it anyway. And so long. Goodbye. Turn the camera off and finished.
Oops.